So what you're looking at here is the Obsbot Meet 2. This is a AI-powered 4K webcam from Obsbot and priced at £109 here in the UK. It's a really competitive price with some really unique features and build quality. You can see straight away the quality is pretty good. It's got a 1/2-inch CMOS sensor with an f1.8 lens for good in low light conditions like we're shooting in here, although I've got some professional lighting. So if you're a gamer and you're looking for a really high quality webcam, this would be a great option. We'll test it against something like the Insta360 Link 2 to get like a image comparison. The Link 2 is a little bit more expensive, so you'd expect it to be a bit more high quality, but we'll test it in this video. It's got some really nice features. I really do like the build quality of this thing. It's really small and well built to start with. It comes in 3 colours. We've got an Aurora Green, Cloud White and Space Grey. I've got the Space Grey version that I'm shooting this video on, and it's got AI auto reframing, much like Center Stage that Apple has on their MacBooks. It detects and centers in both landscape and in portrait mode, so you can actually turn this around on the magnetic base to actually get portrait vertical video as well, which is really cool. Ultra 4K image, you can see for itself at the moment that it looks really good. You can shoot in 4K 30 and 1080p 60 for you gamers out there that want that 60 frames per second, which is good. Good autofocus. We've got the Tiny 2 Lite to test out in a future video, so you can see autofocus is phase detection autofocus, so it's pretty fast. So if you've got like a tech channel like me, holding stuff up to the screen like that so you can see it, having that autofocus is essential, so that's a nice feature. Clear dual mics on it, so we've got 2 mics on the front, which is front facing. That helps with the noise cancelling and with the audio quality. We've got privacy mag cover, which stores on the base so you don't lose it. It's this little disc that you plop on the front, and that gives you the privacy that you need, and it is magnetic, which is a nice little feature. It's got a tripod mount built directly into the camera. This metal construction, really nice cube design. It looks sick, honestly. It really is a very nice, small, compact and good looking webcam. USB-C connection, so it works with all streaming platforms. Like I'm using it now with OBS. You can use it with StreamYard and Twitch and YouTube and everything like that, so it works well, and it's obviously compatible with the Obsbot new Center software, so you can control all the images, but we'll take a look at that later on the video as well. So first of all, let's just compare the image quality to something like its nearest competitor, the Insta360 Link 2, and we'll test out the audio as well. Okay, so we're testing out the Meet 2 versus the Link 2C. These two are both non-gimbal cameras that we're comparing against each other. I've got them mounted on the MacBook Air here, the M4 version, just to test it out for this video on the screen, as if you were in like a normal situation making a conference call or something like that. So this is how most people would be using these cameras. No special lights, just got a bit of daylight behind me and no lights on in here to sort of change the colour. So you can see the image quality against the 2C. It's sort of a main competitor. So side by side, what do you think? Let me know. I'm looking at on the screen, and to be honest, both of them look fairly identical. So it really comes down to what you want from a webcam, sort of the price, what you're using it for, that kind of thing. So please let me know in the comments down below what you think compared to the 2C that this Meet 2 looks like. Let me know what you reckon. This is the audio from the Link 2C, so we can do like an audio comparison. We'll test it against the Meet 2 in just a second, but testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the audio you can expect from the Link 2C. And this is the audio you can expect from the Meet 2. They both have good microphones, they both have noise cancelling features. The Meet 2 has dual noise cancelling front facing microphones. Does that make a difference to the audio? Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the audio comparison as well. So let's do a little autofocus test. We're going for the Meet 2 first of all. It's got the similar kind of phase detection autofocus that you can expect from the Link 2 as well. So not too bad. A little bit slow there. Not too bad at all though. Still good focusing. So if you've got like a tech channel, you're doing some art and crafts online or something, then autofocus would be really handy when you're holding something up close to the camera. Let's test the Link 2C. Yep, okay, working okay. Pretty fast. So both got decent autofocus as well. So there has been some updates on the Meet 2 since I've filmed this video. There's a firmware update as of, if you're purchasing this, you'll plug it in and it will come up and let you know there's a firmware update. There's got gesture control now on there as well, so you can change the position and stuff. And for that AI auto framing, you can also zoom in with gestures, which is pretty cool. And they're supposed to have enhanced the audio quality, done like a firmware update on that as well. So yeah, I'll be interested to know what you think of both of these cameras, what they sound like, what they look like. It's not my job to tell you which one to buy. This is just a comparison video. So yeah, let me know which one you prefer. So let's check out the software, the Obsbot Center. It's pretty comprehensive actually. I'm using the camera now, by the way. I've only got a couple of lights in the studio, so the low light performance looks pretty good. So basically you got the preview that you can turn on off there, which is the preview for the camera, video preview. Then you can turn it on and off, so you can put it into sleep mode straight from the application. You've got record, and you've got virtual camera, beauty settings. You can actually use Obsbot's remote with this as well, which is a good option. Then you've got the auto framing, which actually works a lot like Apple's center stage, where you can change, you can see the camera now sort of going to the close-up, and if I sort of move around a little bit in the frame, then it will follow me and attempt to keep me in the center of the frame. So that's a good little feature for a fixed field of view camera. That's a nice feature that we kind of expect from these cameras these days. So you can't actually change any of the gimbal settings because it's not the gimbal version like the Lite Mini. We've got image, so you can change autofocus, exposure, anti-flicker settings, image settings. We can up the contrast all the way if we want to, just like that. Hi. We'll keep it on that. And then we've got more where we can change the auto sleep settings, the sleep time. You can change the background. You can customize the background actually for when it goes to sleep. And then you've got audio. Just turn the microphone on and off, audio gain, disable the microphone, and then you've got noise control, noise cancellation and stuff, and then brightness indicator light you can turn on and off. So there's a bunch of stuff in the Obsbot Center, which is really, really handy. We've got other settings up here. If I can bring that into the screen for you, you can see that left and right device management, output, global keys, general settings, stuff like that. And then you can actually upgrade the software directly from here as well, which is good. You don't have to go to a separate thing and download it, so you can do it all from the Obsbot software. It's really, really good, the Obsbot Center. Good software to control your webcam. I love the fact it's so tiny. It's a cracking looking camera, and I think the image quality is pretty decent as well. So overall, this is a really compelling option. At £109 here in the UK, it's a very, very good quality webcam. The image quality isn't quite as good, personally, I think, as something like the Insta360 Link 2, but the Link 2 is a little bit more expensive, so you'd expect that. But apart from that, the build quality, the unique design, the magnetic base is really cool. The fact that it works with the AI auto framing in portrait and landscape mode, it's a very nice looking webcam. So if you're after one of the best webcams on the market at the moment, this is going to be one of the ones you want to be looking at. It's a really, really good camera. I really like it. So that's it for this video. If you want to check out any of the products we talked about in this video, there'll be links in the description down below. Those will be affiliate links. It helps this channel grow if you do purchase through that link. And while you're down there, please consider subscribing. We upload new tech videos every single week, and we've got some exciting stuff on the way. So that's it for this one. See you soon, guys. Bye.